Hey everybody, welcome to the Review Labs Twitch stream. We're doing the Fireside chat. It's me, Steve Tom Sawyer, and I'm joined by 3 other wonderful individuals today. Say hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, maybe we should do some introductions. So we got Liz, community manager for Review Labs and all-around awesome
Well, that
person.
escalated quickly.
Right. Then we've got Ian.
Hello.
GreatBitBlog.com. And then, as always, we're joined by Eric Carnes.
Hi guys.
From the Grown Up Children podcast.
Yeah, on iTunes and Stitcher.
On
I gotta
iTunes
pimp
and
that.
Stitcher. There you go. Pimp away. So let's jump into the chat and see what everybody's talking about today.
Still can't fucking sign on to Twitch. They said they sent me an email. Oh, no, okay.
Are you messing up already?
Yeah, I forgot to. There's another confirmation button or something. God damn it.
Click this link and click this link and click this and this and this. It's like,
Yeah, and it's not. I'm not. Oh, they're not sending the thing.
You ever feel like they're making you mouse your way to the cheese?
I feel like they're just fucking with me. Like, at this point.
Like you specifically. They're like, you know
Yeah,
that,
just me.
that Eric guy.
Oh my god, I remembered my password.
Hey,
Good job.
you're off to a good start.
I know, right? That is like... Seems like it would be the
you
most
have succeeded
basic
the
thing.
internet.
Yeah.
You have passed. Now have this. Was it internet driver's license?
I wish that they made those a requirement for YouTube comments. An
I wish
internet driver's
like,
license.
YouTube would just disable comments entirely, honestly.
Yeah, YouTube comments are kind of.
That's one thing, you know, people complain, like Anita Sarkeesian turns off comments on her YouTube videos. Nothing productive has ever come out of a YouTube comment.
I would. Yeah. I'd likely.
It's
agree
just
with
not a
that.
valid complaint.
I mean, I get the point. But I think, being able to interact with your viewers is kind of cool. But yes, it can escalate. You will get the stupid people that are just like, her first. Although they're like, three comments below or something stupid like that. And, it is a little bit stupid, but you also, have you guys ever used or seen a website called Nico Doga? Which is kind of like a hybrid of YouTube and Facebook. It's very popular. Well, it's a Japanese website. It's very popular in Japan,
I've heard of it.
they do this crazy thing where you basically just plaster comments over the video. So you just see a whole bunch of videos that are just like, you suck. It just scrolls across the video. It's just like, yeah, this is how you just graffiti other people's videos.
That's majestic.
But the thing
That
is,
does
like
sound
the
amazing.
Japanese, the Japanese in general are like polite anyway, so they wouldn't do something ridiculous like that. But I would hate to see an Americanized version of Nico Doga, and it's just
Oh my
like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay all over the screen.
That sounds amazing. Not ones for subtlety, there, are they? It's
Well,
just like the internet equivalent of graffitiing on somebody's face.
Yeah. But I mean, I like interaction, and it is cool to be able to like talk to people online. But I mean, I can completely understand. I mean, what's his name? PewDiePie took off comments on his video just
Yeah.
because, not necessarily because of abuse, but just the sheer amount of spam that he would receive. I mean, that was his biggest complaint. He would just people would like even like try to sell penis enlargement pills on his freaking YouTube channel. It's just like, okay.
I don't even know like what to say to that.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, Why would you, of all the things that you would try to sell, like on your YouTube channel, why does the default always seem to be wiener pills?
Because there's porn everywhere on the internet, and the guys in porn have ridiculously huge dongs that make people feel insecure.
Exactly. Or you could be just, you know, you could be, what's his name, Alex Jones, and just sell, you know, sugar
Male
pills
vitality pills.
that
Alex
just
Jones'
don't
male
do shit.
vitality. we had the women trying the male vitality. Now we have female vitality from Alex Jones.
Someone's got a lot of...
Yeah, someone like,
Yeah,
someone
well,
try
that's annoying.
something.
Who's in a wind tunnel?
Yeah, it sounds very windy somewhere.
Yeah, either someone's driving or just continuously breathing, blowing into their mic, and that stopped, which is good.
I think there was a tornado.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm trying to pronounce people's names here. Puriantite. I do hate trying to pronounce people's names on here. Yes, www is basically lol in Japanese. Because the idea is that as you're laughing, you're always going ha 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 ha. So they're showing the tone going up and down. That's why they use W's. But yes, I'm nerdy and I know shit like that.
You're a wealth of information.
I found out that because I dated this Japanese girl for a while, and she was telling me that in Japan, you know, they're kind of foreign to the concept of meow. For cats, it's nyan nyan.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It's like with an NY.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start doing that.
That's adorable.
It is.
She's like, because to them, that's what cats sound like.
I'm totally gonna appropriate that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I kind
It's
of
gonna be my
agree.
thing.
Someone
If I
said-
remember to.
Someone in chat just said, I heard this is where free blowjobs are being given out. You have to buy me dinner first.
Yeah. That's the rule. Eric's not just some kind
I'm
of
not
a
just a...
cheap
Yeah.
loser.
Or at least alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Puriantite, or however the hell I pronounce that, actually says W is actually short for wara, which is laughing in Japanese. Apparently.
Hmm.
But I was told that apparently they were showing the fact that because a W just goes up and down, it's representing different tone in laughing, but never mind. I'll shut up!
You made Ian not be the grand champion of knowledge for a moment.
No!
I hope you're proud of yourself.
No!
Everything I know is a lie now.
There's an event horizon happening. Actually, I was interested in doing the blowing. Well, again, you're probably going to have to take Eric out to dinner.
Yeah, and I'm actually eating right now, so you're gonna have to wait a while, too.
Yeah.
So you didn't finish your pizza?
No, I did not make it in time. So I'm constantly sitting here turning off my mic and, taking bites out of my pizza.
I was cheerleading you. I hope you know that. I was following along. I was riveted. I was like, he can do it.
I'm glad you're in my corner.
Alright, I'm going to throw a tweet out that tags all of you wonderful, lovely people. And I'm going to have the oldest man throat ever. God, sound like my grandpa.
You guys need to get cough buttons.
Cough button?
Yeah.
What's cough button?
I have to know.
It's a button that sits between your mic and the mixer or whatever you're using, probably just your computer, that you press and it kills the mic.
Yeah, I have one of those. I just never use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have purchased this blue mic, which cost me, well, it didn't actually cost me anything because my work ended up getting it for me, but it's a fairly expensive-ish microphone, and it doesn't have anything like that at all, which kind of makes me think, well, Now everybody's gonna have to hear me cough.
Yeah, they're not built in usually. Like the mic I use for my podcast, which is not what I'm using right now, is actually, you know, a more expensive microphone, and it doesn't have a built-in cough button. You have to sort of get it between the mic and the mixer.
Aristius says, "You mean a mute button?"
Yeah, well, they call it a cough button in the industry.
I think you call it a cough button.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever talk to anyone who's done actual on-air radio,
Whoa.
they call it a cough button.
Whoa.
Shots fired. All right.
I mean,
Really?
you know, I got a little radio show that I kind of work on sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know some things.
I know stuff.
That was a very subtle plug for Radio Nero, so...
I didn't even catch that.
The first 3 episodes on SoundCloud and iTunes, you can catch those with my co-host, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Damn it! I don't have a cough button.
I'm such a whore.
That's why we love you.
Is that why?
Sure.
Sweet.
Sweet.
That's what we'll go with.
Push to talk is a wonderful thing. You can't do something like this for 3 hours with push to talk.
Oh God.
You would blow your brains out after about 20 minutes.
I just don't like push to talk in general, because like, especially in games, like people try to make you use it. What's that one game? Killing Floor, for example. It just gets irritating after a while. I'm just like, oh God damn it! Why can't it just use the mic generally, like anything else?
Yeah. You're playing and you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Can we get a Bad Dragon ad? You know, just type this, but yeah, having to read those is the best thing ever. It's just
Steve,
always...
did you ever think there would be a point in your life where you're doing live reads for dildos?
You know,
Is this what you dreamed of when you were a child?
I
No,
think
we're friends here.
I think there was a point in time where I was like, if I am ever gonna do any kind of voiceover work, I would hope that it would be doing alt fantasy sex toy ads. And here I am at that moment in my life. So, yeah,
Is it everything you dreamed of?
I think I can say I've achieved my goals. How many people can say they're living their dreams, you know?
Just you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an experience getting to read an ad for a dragon dildo.
Oh.
That just does not make sense to me at all. I mean, you know, I don't want to knock your sponsor, but like Milo tweeted a picture or a link to their website. It was some sort of male masturbator shaped like a dragon's mouth. I was like, that's the last thing I would ever want to put my dick in.
The last. That's the absolute last.
It's very close to the last. I mean, maybe if it was shaped like an alligator's mouth, that would be the last, but I mean, you know.
You're so specific with it.
I've put a lot of thought into this.
Oh man.
I mean, there are just times.
So many
Well,
questions.
that escalated.
Wow.
You know, you get bored, you sit around, you're looking around the room, it's like, what can I put my dick in?
Oh.
Not that. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
So it's not so much what can I, but it's like, what am I ruling out?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
It's like, that's not gonna work.
So, at what point did you even consider a dragon as a thing that you would want to put your wiener in, Eric?
Damn it.
I gotta tell
I'm
you,
sorry,
it never came up.
I had that. That's never come up, huh?
I've never seen like a drawing of a dragon and thought, man, I gotta get me some of that.
Okay.
Although, you know, honestly, I have an ex-girlfriend whose brother was one of those dragon sex people. That was kind of
What?
weird.
One
Yeah.
of the wait. Hold on.
What?
They're like furries, but they call themselves scalies.
What?
Oh,
Weird.
freaking hell.
Kelly's, that's
so
a thing?
Wait a
Yes,
minute.
It's a thing.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. I had to. He's like. The weird thing is the dude's like 6'4".
Oh my god. I'm not Googling this right now or anything.
Okay, so
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
yeah, Eric has just informed us that there are people on the internet who are into dragons like furries, except they call themselves scalies.
They have a wiki fur page.
Yeah, see, I told you about the thing.
Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. I don't even want to know. Can we try and move on to something else? Because
This is worse than when
Wait,
I
hold
found
on.
out.
I am riveted.
This is
Oh, Jesus Christ.
this is literally
However, some
like,
scalies, including dragonoids, have very light or no true scales, but flesh more like a human's. They put thought into this. This is fascinating. I'm bookmarking this.
what?
Yeah, there are entire subcultures on the internet for things that would never cross your fucking mind in a million years.
I feel so young. I feel so corrupted.
What have we done?
Yeah, we up to this, by the way. This is just horrendous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so anyways, this is literally worse than when I found out from somebody on 4chan what clopping was.
I don't know, and I don't know if I want to ask.
Oh,
I want to ask, what the hell is it?
Well, no, this is going to be terrible. I can tell. This is going to escalate more than the escalation itself.
It
So-
sounds like it has something to do with My Little Pony.
it does.
Oh,
Oh,
There you go. Fill in the
Oh,
blanks.
no,
I'm done.
stop, please.
Yep. We're done. Don't
I
have
think it's really funny that you're the one that made that connection.
Oh, why did someone have to put that in the chat? Oh, God damn it. Oh, I don't know who's worse here, the people on Skype or the people in the chat. God damn it.
Yes.
The Steam is
Definitely me.
already off to a great start. I completely agree with you there. Silver Age scientist. Ah, Jesus.
This is
Shaping
the
up to be a
way, like,
terribly wonderful stream. That's a weird way to pronounce awesome and awesome.
this is the
Oh
way
my
every one of my podcasts goes. We start talking about something serious, and then it just turns into, like, what's fucked up that I heard about this week.
Well, someone's already apologized for the bloody dragon dildo ad thing. I mean, Jesus.
Don't apologize, dude. It's funny.
No, thank you. Say you're welcome. Not I'm sorry. We're better for it.
Shout out to Total Biscuit's awesomeness.
Oh, yeah, he's in the hospital. Let's hope for a speedy recovery.
Oh, yes.
Also,
Very
I
much
just would like to say to him, once and for all, I don't care what you say, and I guess this applies to Ian too. I don't care what you say, but Jammy Dodgers are cookies. They're not biscuits.
No, they're biscuits because they're hard. Cookies typically have, like,
They're cookies because they have sugary, delicious construction, and then they're filled with delicious little jam. That's a cookie.
That's a cookie.
Biscuits are things you make out of buttermilk and you bake in the oven.
no,
They
no,
come
no,
out all
okay.
fluffy.
Okay. Biscuit is Latin for cook twice, okay?
God damn it.
Biscuit, right, you
Uh-oh.
cook twice. I don't understand why you guys call it a biscuit, because you don't cook your biscuits twice. So
cook
that
yours
makes no
twice either.
sense.
Eric's
No,
drawn battle lines. He just said you don't cook your biscuits twice.
No, okay, they do, because you have to make them rise, but then you cook it again to make it hard. Ah.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay, isn't the definition of a biscuit is that they're biscuits, you plunker? Oh, I'm gonna get to you next. So listen, the definition of a biscuit I guess, for you guys, is that it goes soft when it goes off, right?
Yep. Yep.
But a cookie is something that goes hard when it goes off.
No, that's a cake.
So what's a cookie?
A cookie is an American biscuit, but it's not cooked twice.
This reminds me of the time I told my Australian girlfriend that I had to get some aluminum. Her response was, "What the fuck are you talking about? I've never heard that word before in my life."
You mean
Yes, you like to put syllables in odd places, yes. Aluminium, that's how it's meant to be pronounced.
Yes, I've had this discussion, and with you know.
I live in England, we created English. There you go.
I love that that's the go-to line from British people. They're like, we made the language, so we get to tell you how to use it.
Yes!
You also drive on the wrong side of the road.
Well, no harm in that unless you're stupid enough to drive on the wrong side of the road.
I mean, we invented the car, so I guess we get to tell you how to drive them.
That was one I actually got to entrap Australian girlfriend with, because I was like, what side of the street do Australians drive on? She said the left. I'm like, okay, so which side do Americans drive on? Clearly, the right side.
I think we lost Liz. Hold on, let's try to get her back.
Yeah, she got dropped.
Hopefully her internet didn't explode. I think it may have. Well, we'll see what we can do to get her back in a little bit. In the meantime, let's keep calm and carry on.
That meme just annoys the shit out of me.
I'm trying to keep up with this chat.
You killed the fun.
Someone's saying they don't get the
Yes,
antiquated island dialect. So, there you
Someone
go.
just... And Marshmallow just went, America invented the car! Okay.
Well, we did, so... Yeah. It's like somebody can invent
Steve.
components of things, but we're the ones who put it all together.
Steve, Liz wants you to add her back to the call.
Oh, okay.
She's
Oh,
like,
for God's sake, stop it! Stop it, Lars! Lars, shut up!
Good boy.
Oh boy. Okay, we've really got to get off that subject. Okay.
getting off is what that subject is about for those people, dude. Oh, puns.
We're calling you right now, Miss Liz. You should be able to just hop back in the call, too, so...
I don't know, is she muted? Like, I don't know.
No, it's connecting to her. If you look at Skype, there's little...
Yeah, but why can't she see the call? Or why is it not ringing for her? Or is she having connection issues?
I don't know.
Oh god, here we go. Wikipedia. Right. Was okay. In 1769, the first steam-powered automobile capable of human transportation was built by Nicholas Joseph Cugnot. How the hell you pronounce that?
Yeah.
So, what was he? Shit, it was invented by the French! No! The car was invented in France. Oh, how typical.
Goddamn French.
Goddamn French. Oh, man.
Let's retweet this.
Why can't we get...
Did we get Lizzie back?
No, I'm trying.
God damn it, Lizzie.
Bring, bring. Bring, bring. It's a good thing I'm not actually hearing the Skype ring.
See,
That'll
I hit
drive me
the call
nuts.
button.
Wow, there's quite some people retweeting this. That's pretty damn cool.
Trying again.
First car was German, and Americans... How did we get started talking about all this shit?
You guys are just making me want croissants now. Chocolate croissants.
Oh, recently I've just been...
What's it
like...
powered by cheese?
No, it'll be powered by wine or something stupid like that.
Incredible wine.
King of Pole was almost killed by cheese. Yeah, didn't he get food poisoning?
Was it from cheese?
I don't know.
I might.
It's really hard to get food poisoning from cheese. I mean, you have to really be not paying attention.
I had a vegetarian friend who actually managed to do that, and I still to this day don't understand it.
I'll be right back, dudes. I'm gonna try to call her one more time.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually.
Lizzie, we're trying to call you back.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, Lizzie, we have been trying to call you.
Like, we are not just sitting here like, fuck you, dude. We're like actually trying to get you back on the call.
Yeah.
Both me and Steve. And now she's getting hit on. That's lovely.
I got
Who's Liz? You mean the person who just commented about two comments? Oh, for God's sake. Right. Who's Lizzie? It's like, she was the one talking before, and she just talked about. Never mind.
Yeah, she was the person who was on the stream who didn't have a penis.
Oh!
That's a very accurate way of putting it.
Ah, Vip should be watching it. Is Vip in? I gotta see the viewer list. Shit! I didn't realize there were this many people in there.
Yeah, we're taking off.
See, this is what really winds me up. Like, I'll try and stream. Like yesterday, I got this free game. Was it Endless Legend? And frickin', I played for about 3 hours. I got one person come in who just stayed for about 5 minutes and left, and I'm thinking to myself, forever alone. and then somehow, like, we're not even playing a game, and yet there's like about 70 odd people in this chat, and there's no games being played, and they're just listening to us talk, and it's just like, oh, maybe I suck.
You need a co-host.
Yeah, I need a famous co-host. Someone who can be retweeted a lot.
The conversation sure is interesting. Hey, fuck you, dude.
Hey, can you hear us?
Okay, Lizzie's
Hello.
in.
There we
There,
go.
Yeah.
oh, Lizzie. There you are.
All better.
Oh god, someone brought up Gamergate. Oh boy.
You gonna talk about like all the ridiculous shit that's been going on?
I mean, we could, but it's just like, I don't know.
It's up to you, Steve. It's your call.
We can spend a couple minutes answering some questions. I have been doing a radio show covering the whole thing, so it's only fair.
Yeah, I actually did not really talk about it on my podcast this week. We were too busy talking about Terry Gilliam's Murder Dragon.
That is pretty important.
Right?
No.
Murder Dragon awareness is at an all-time low, and I mean, you know.
Oh, we've talked plenty about the dragon dildos. Looking
Oh
legal.
god damn it, why did you bring that back up?
It's a full circle.
Oh.
Vip gets it.
Who's your Gamergate wife? Do you have any
Oh,
serious
there's-
questions?
Yes, Ripster.
What the hell
Actually,
is a waifu? I don't get that.
They tried to
I
explain
thought
it
it
to
was.
us once.
I thought it was a 2D thing. So I'm very confused
No,
as to how real people can be waifus. I don't understand.
It's like a different word for crush, I think, right? That's how I
No.
interpret it.
I think it's a lot deeper than that, man.
Whoa.
which is really lame. Really, really, really lame.
I just could never get the hang of it.
Why didn't you do the Bad Dragon commercial this week?
Oh, God damn it! Stop dragging up.
Milo was insistent on doing this week's Bad Dragon ad himself.
Oh.
I think he really just wanted to apply his smooth British cadence to that lovely reading of the Bad Dragon muzzle.
Oh no! I don't know how we're accumulating people. I'm surprised that people aren't just leaving right now. But no, we are actually producing more and more and more listeners. Oh man, this is ridiculous.
Gotta give the people what they want.
Why bring that up again? God damn it!
Waifu is like a Tamagotchi thing and a little dating sim. What?
No. Okay. Let me explain what a waifu is. A waifu is basically a fictional character that someone will have a crush against. So, for example, in Japan, you have these dating games like Love Plus, for example. They would call the character that they are dating their waifu, as in this is a fictional character for who I have a crush on. Which is really, really lame.
Well, then how can you have a Gamergate waifu? Because we're real.
Yeah, are you?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not. I don't even know anymore.
I have heard.
I mean, I was told I'm not, so. I'm certainly not real then.
Oh boy, I think someone's.
You're like that Vocaloid singer. What's her name? Hana Mitsui. Someone's gonna correct me.
Mitsune. I don't know. Mitsune. Yeah, I know it. Just say vocal.
Yeah, the Vocaloid singer.
I have no idea what you guys are even talking about anymore.
There's a singer in Japan who's not a real person.
Are you serious? There's a
yes.
Okay, a singer in
Hatsune
Japan who is not a real person.
Yeah, there's a program called Vocaloid it's like
Hatsune
text to
Miku?
speech for singing, I believe.
What?
It's basically a very advanced version of auto-tune, but the idea is that someone, like, it is a voice of someone, but they're not actually singing. It basically, the computer is trying to figure out, like, how he's trying to adapt someone else's voice into its own, and that's how this whole Hatsune Miku thing, Vocaloid, and there's a whole bunch of other cast that's just like, and they're crazy about it, and yeah, it's like a fictional pop thing, and it's just like, okay, you can keep that in Japan, we don't need it, although technically we do have gorillas, which, even though that is real people, they like to associate themselves as cartoon characters, so we're sort of as bad, but at least we don't have to auto-tune the voice.
People waving glowing leaks. What is it with Japan and leaks, by the way?
You mean the shit?
I've just seen more than one thing from Japan with leaks.
I'm trying to remember. You mean that European song that they keep being obsessed?
Yeah, there was the leak spin thing.
Yeah. That was very odd. It was like, okay, and then they're just getting in, like, Japan gets into okay, Marshmallow. That's really distracting, by the way. I'm just watching red. Okay. Just like, yes, this is a command line pixel fire. I'm just gonna type in red fire marshmallow.
The marshmallow is the god of Gamergate.
Yep.
Oh, what it is. We found the leader of Gamergate, and it is the marshmallow.
It is the marshmallow.
Done.
Well, we are shitlords after. I found out why people say shitlord. And it's amazing. Like, I looked it up on Know Your Meme, and apparently these Tumblr types had a discussion to find insults that weren't like sexist or ableist or slut shaming, and that's the best they could come up with.
That's it? That's the best they could come up with?
Yeah.
What? So fucktard isn't one?
Well, fuck implies sex, you know.
Oh
And
no!
we can't do that.
You burned the marshmallow, Steve.
I can start over.
Ball dropped.
Wait, what the hell is this? Hold on. Someone's just sent me a message. Oh no, it's... We're going to spam you on Steam! Great, thanks guys.
Huh.
Someone just sent me a message about a game. It's like, hey, check this game out! I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, now you've just burnt it. Marshmallow's dead. You killed the marshmallow!
Okay, I think I got this one. I think this one's good.
Okay, that looks good.
Does it?
Yeah,
Does that look like a marshmallow you would eat?
it does.
Okay.
It also looks like a marshmallow I would worship at some sort of weekly service.
Well, there you go. That's what I was going for.
The cult of the mellow.
Yeah. Did she drop again?
Our savior, full of sugar.
She absolutely did.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, she's reconnecting.
Oh, boy.
Lizzie, get better internet.
Oh yeah, what was it? What's all this thing going on about AT&T like deliberately slowing down people's connections over there? I want to know more about this, and I don't. I'm not given the real picture.
It was Verizon, I think. Basically, they're trying to extort places like Netflix and Hulu for more money. They want Netflix. They want Netflix to pay them for people who use Netflix. They're like, it's not fair that they use our internet service and you make money off of it. We want you to pay us to not slow down. Oh yeah, Comcast. Verizon did it too, I think. It was mainly Comcast.
I just like this is funny. Like I hear all these stories about like how shitty your internet connection and how like I'm surprised you guys are being charged 22 cents for a text message. What the hell?
That depends on your plan.
I mean, I get something ridiculous like 750 free text messages a month, and I don't even use that. I'm like, Jesus, like, what are they doing in the States?
You can get unlimited texting for like $5.
Fair enough. I'm surprised that someone is paying 22 cents a text over there. That just sounds crazy to me. But
It is crazy.
Yeah, those are like people who have like really shitty plans, and it was probably like I used to work customer service for T-Mobile, and like at the time they didn't have unlimited texting. It was before smartphones were a thing.
right.
And it like you got an allotment like of however many texts a month, and if you went over that, there were ridiculous overage charges.
So we're gonna do Road Redemption here in about 20 minutes or so.
Ah, nice. I wanted to get that, but I really don't want to buy any more unfinished games, should I say? I can't even remember the word now.
Early access.
There you go. My brain's not working.
Someone
But
says
it's just not done, and it's kind of like, I'd like to. I love the look of Road Redemption, but I look at that and I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I need another game which isn't complete?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that it's rough for sure. It definitely needs some optimization. Is the first thing I noticed right away. But we're gonna give it a go.
Oh man, how much is it at the moment? I need to have a quick look at this because it is one game I really want to get. I just want it to come out gold rather than alpha or beta or whatever it's in. I need to look this stuff up.
Yeah, the thing I always think about the early access games is like, if you get a game like 6 months or a year before it comes out, aren't you going to be sick of it by the time it actually releases?
Yeah.
Depends, because I had a friend who was like obsessed with Kerbal Space Program for like the longest time ever, and still occasionally plays it. So it really depends on if you're the kind of person that just want. If you're like me, where you just want to keep on playing the next thing, then yeah, that might be a problem. But some people do stick to games for quite long periods of time, like my best friend who played Mario Kart Double Dash for like 3 years straight, so that he can be really good at Shine Thief. He probably is the only person in the world who's really good at Shine Thief, and winds me up when he does it, because I swear he knows so many like maneuvers in that game. It's ridiculous. I still, to this day, despise him because he was able to win a game of Shine Thief by reversing the whole time.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I hate you so much now.
That's
He
a valid
beat me by
reason for
reverse.
hatred.
I'm just like, oh my god, you're now too good at this. I don't want to play this ever again.
That happened. That happened to me with my friends with Super Smash Brothers Melee, the GameCube one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got way better than one of my friends, and he's one of these people that has a real problem when he loses. Like, he is not a graceful loser.
Oh, just like me.
And so, like, when I started to figure out advanced techniques that were beyond him, he just would not play with me anymore.
But what was ridiculous, like, I would go around his house and he would just be like, yep, we're playing Double Dash again. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna lose again. So it was basically like, yep, I'm better than you at Double Dash, and I'm like, I don't care anymore, I don't want to play this. Oh, come on, let's play some more Double Dash. No!
Go away.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, have any of you guys got Alien Isolation yet?
No, I wanted to check that out.
I so want it, but I ended up getting Smash Brothers instead on the 3DS. And now everybody keeps talking about it on Twitter, and I'm kind of like, I want this game too, but I haven't got any money. Oh, so yeah, I've been I've been trying. Well, I don't. I want to watch a stream of it, but I kind of don't want to. I want it to be like super fresh by the time I play it. So I'm tempted to watch some stream videos. I just haven't yet because I just want it to be like, you know, so fresh in my head by the time I actually get the game. I have purely no idea how to play it.
If you hear me making weird old man noises, I'm stretching my back. Sorry.
Total Biscuit is out of surgery and waking up now, by the way. That's good news.
Okay, good.
Oh.
So, we also have a cool little surprise in about 20 minutes. We're going to be joined by Brad Carney, the creator of Rack and Skulltag for Doom.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I should probably let everybody know.
Speaking of Doom, I got to damn it, I've just completely forgotten his name. Come
on, man.
Nah, this is how terrible my memory is. And if you ever get to listen to Stalking the Retro, which is a podcast I do with one of my friends, I have a terrible habit of thinking of someone and then just being like, I can't remember people's names. Yeah, there you go. I went to this this event in Wolverhampton called Revival Event 2014, and none other than John Romero was there, and I got to do an interview with him, which was actually kind of awesome.
That's pretty cool.
He's an awesome dude, by the way. When you meet him in real life, he's really cool.
I'm tweeting at people, don't mind me.
There's 100 people in here now.
Oh, god damn it!
Why?
I've got like freaking stream envy, because like I think the most I've ever had on my stream was about 28. It's like, yeah, great guys, you've done 3 times better than I have.
Well, then we know you're not drawing them.
Oh.
This is like a new record for us, Steve.
I think it is. I think we can push it though. We can do better than 100. Let's go for
Because, like,
300.
Spam this channel.
Steve has old man back. Yeah, it's true. I need a backiotomy. Doctor says I need a backiotomy.
Oh, by the way, yes, his hair is amazing in real life. It really is. I swear he could just be like be in a freaking shampoo commercial.
I do have some ridiculous shine and bounce. It's true. It was funny because I went to CES with Mike from Gabe Gavel one year, and we were staying at the same hotel or whatever, and we both were using the complimentary hotel shampoos and conditioners. He came walking out, and his hair, completely different texture and everything, and his hair looked amazing. And he looked at me, and it looked like a hamster had just got run through a blow dryer.
That's so graphic.
I was just like, yeah, man, I don't think we're getting the same results from these hair products.
It's not one size fits all.
No, so I have to spend the good dollars on the Garnier for my hair. That's how I achieve the fruit enriched shine that you see.
Are you pulling a Milo right now?
Maybe.
I love that Garnier is like the expensive shampoo when it comes for guys. That's what they think expensive shampoo is.
Yeah, a dude's version of shampoo is a bar of soap and a sock.
Yeah.
So for me to actually take some kind of knowledge into
Isn't that shit like $5 a bottle though? I mean, it's like a step up from Suave.
Hey, I go for the $8 a bottle stuff,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm spending the good money.
I am not sure offhand what kind of shampoo I use, but I know it has conditioner in it and not separate.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fancy, right?
That is fancy.
Lazy is the word. Lazy is the word you're looking for.
See, that's my thing. I go for the separate conditioner. That's how you know I'm a man of distinguishment.
I did not think that I would be listening to some people talking about frickin' shampoo on this.
Well, you could actually contribute if you don't want to listen.
Oh,
How was your shampoo?
BTFO.
Yeah, what do you put in your hair? Huh, fancy man?
It's just some cheap crap I get from Aldi.
There you go. I'm waiting for Liz to chime in and be like, I go down to the spring and draw from the natural spring waters and only wash my hair in the essences of berries and herbs that are locally sourced from the forest behind my house where I frolic with pixies and dandelions.
Someone please make an animation of that.
Oh my god, I have to see that happen. If any of you can do that, I need to see that.
That would be amazing. So
I want to do that over again in my radio voice, as a read through. Incredible. We're gonna come up with a whole line of botanical products that are approved by Liz from Review Labs, and they're just all gonna have that as the radio ad. All of our products are sourced from the forest behind Liz's house, where she frolics with pixies in fields of dandelions. The spring that feeds the trees has been there for over 5 million years and is fed by the magical energies of the universe. On the weekend, it glistens under the full light of the moon.
What's funny is you sound like freaking Duke Nukem if he was a bit nerdy. That's hilarious, mate. Let's do Nukem.
Does this mean I'm your waifu now?
I want someone to do Duke Nukem reads Shakespeare now.
Oh, I'm gonna find out if I've actually got some Shakespeare scripts. Hold on.
There you go.
Shit, where's my Kindle?
Oh my God.
I came here to slay dragons and chew bubblegum.
God, don't take it back to the dragons.
Oh no!
We've come so far.
We were to the point where we were talking about Liz frolicking with pixies in fields of golden dandelions.
And you just had to go and bring the dragons back up.
Maybe the dragons were attracted to your frolicking.
That sounds likely.
No.
Someone says, is that the nerd equivalent of Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh my God.
Duke Nukem
Oh
League,
my
50
God.
Shades of Grey.
Oh, that would be ew, what is this fucking shit?
I got about 3 chapters into that book and I was just like, no, this fails on every level.
I don't even want to know. I've just heard so many ridiculous things. The only thing you need to do is there's a great parody video on YouTube where Gilbert Gottfried reads it. That is the most amazing thing ever. Because he does it in the frickin' what was the name of the parrot in Aladdin?
Okay.
He does it in that voice. It's the greatest thing ever.
That's his real voice, dude, pretty much.
He's a little bit less crazy in his real.
A little.
But
I mean, that's like when he does stand-up. That's the voice he uses too.
yeah, in stand-up, yeah, exactly. But like, there's that video, and it's absolutely epic.
Yeah, that book, like, it fails on every level. There's no narrative. The characters are terrible. The sex scenes are bad. For a book that's built around like something you're supposed to masturbate to, it's not even good at that.
Oh no!
How far we've come as a people. You know? I was telling somebody, I was like, if you could travel, like, back in time and show someone an iPhone, you somehow had, like, working Wi-Fi and everything, and they were like, what is that? And you're like, oh, it's a computer in the palm of my hand. They're like, really? You go, yeah, I can access all of recorded human information at once, just through this little device. They're like, that's incredible. So what do you use it for? You go, look up pictures of cats and tell people on the internet to suck it.
Don't forget jerking off.
Oh.
0 out of 10 would not fap again.
I keep like looking towards the kitchen because I think subconsciously I want one of these Twix bars that I got earlier. But I don't want to get up and leave the headset.
Oh boy. See, my problem.
And there's a
is
rock star in the fridge too. My roommate is being ridiculously awesome and grabbing a Twix bar for me.
Oh, good mate, good mate.
Liz says BRB.
Yes, Liz has got shit to do.
No, she's gotta go
God,
frolic real quick. So
That is something I say on my own podcast all the time. Liz has got shit to do. One of my co-hosts is named Liz. Not this Liz, though.
yeah, don't you go poaching my Liz.
Yeah, your Liz has her own shit to do. She can't come on my
Oh,
podcast.
thank you. Thank you.
Also, my Liz is taller, so I think I win. And was on Veep once.
Whoa. Alright. Wow. I like how you choose to throw that shade when Liz isn't here to defend herself.
Oh.
Because you know if she
I didn't think I
was,
was throwing shade. I mean, you know.
there'd already be some brass knuckles coming out. And she would have been beating all of us up. And it would have been your fault.
Probably. I mean, that does happen a lot.
She's pretty tough, man.
We're on a bi-weekly beating, I would say.
I once saw her take on 3 battalions of stormtroopers by herself. It's true.
Yeah.
I believe you. I had turned my mic off to smoke.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You know, I understand that cancer is more important than talking to us.
It's an e-cigarette. It doesn't actually cause cancer.
Oh, get off with that bullsh malarkey. You with your fancy schmancy vape pens.
Yes.
I don't even understand why.
I don't. I get shit for this from my girlfriend. She always tells me that she calls it a lesbian e-cigarette device. I'm like, I have no idea what it has to do with lesbians.
Wow.
I like.
What?
I don't even know what that means.
That's like one of her. What's like one of her go-to insults for everything I want to do. Like when I told her I wanted to get a Prius, and she's like, "You cannot drive that lesbian car."
Wow, it's like now she's like, rather than saying everything is gay, now it's like people are saying everything's a lesbian. Like, what?
I don't know, and she's had sex with way more women than I have, so I mean, you know, it's not homophobia either.
So it's like she's just emasculating you constantly.
Yeah, exactly. it's just emasculation.
Wow.
Lovely.
Does your girlfriend like call you a lesbian as an insult ever?
No.
That's weird.
She just refers to things that I enjoy as being for lesbians.
Huh. That's oddly specific.
Like, it's specifically the Prius and the e-cigarette.
Huh.
Dating a lesbian. She's bisexual. There's nothing wrong with that.
Alright, I'm trying to get some things ready here.
No.
I was gonna say, weren't you gonna be booting up Road Redemption?
Yep, you're a very smart man. So, we have to adhere to all fire and safety regulations, though, guys. I can't just walk away from a fire unattended like some irresponsible jackass. So, I'm gonna put this out the correct way.
Oh my god, I've got to see this. I've got to be a witness of command line fireplace. Of taking it out. I've got to see this. Oh man, I'm gonna see this now. Please just type in water. I want to see what happens. You just type in water. Bluff. Everything goes out.
Alright guys, it's time. It is the moment that some of you have been waiting for.
And I'm still stuck in this 30-second delay.
Hello.
Hi.
There it goes! Oh, it's gone!
Lizzie, you missed the extinguishment of the fire.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Liz had shit to do, dude, but she's back.
I'm back. I had to BRB.
Okay, there you go.
Burb.
Yeah, it's like a 30-second delay, Bip.
Yeah, which completely sucks.
Is that hot Liz or other Liz?
Okay.
All Liz's are hot, dude. Like,
I'm
don't
just
be
the other
knocking
Liz.
any Liz.
I'm the other Liz. Thank you, though, for putting it that way.
Oh, here we go. Road Redemption.
Hold on, guys. I'm working on something right now. Let's see what he says. Aww.
Vip, what a really random thing to say. I don't mind the delay. I have a chocolate orange.
I don't mind
Those
the
things
delay.
are
I have a
amazing,
chocolate
by the way.
How? I don't mind the delay. I have a... Sorry, Vip. I'm going to print screen that. That is possibly the most random thing you've ever replied with. That's going to be forever put on Twitter now. That is... What the fuck? Oh, here we go. And you're probably hearing my keyboard go clickety clack because I have a mechanical keyboard. Because I
got one more thing to do here. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do a bunch of crazy stuff. Here we go.
What's up?
How's it going, Brad?
It's going good. Hey.
So everybody, this is Brad Carney. Tell them what you do, Brad.
I am the creator of Rack, which is now out on Steam, and I also created Skulltag back in the day, which is a Doom source port. Adds a multiplayer and CTF and all that other fun stuff, but it's now discontinued, so I don't know why I'm trying to hype it up like it's this amazing thing. Like you should go check it out when you can't really.
Like,
I think there's a lot of people who owe many wasted hours of their life. I may only be referring to myself here. To
No, you're not. You're not.
So, yeah, no.
There's a lot of us that owe you a debt. I've destroyed many college careers with Skulltag, so.
So you know what we're playing here, right?
Yeah, Road Redemption.
Yeah.
Looking cool.
It's kind of not optimized very well, but it's an early access title, so, you know.
Right.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
And hopefully people are forgiving to some degree of the fact that it's a beta.
So I'm just trying to not die right now.
it's a noble goal.
Oh, I hate the fact that it's like 30 seconds behind because I have no idea what he's doing right now.
I think we should narrate what we're seeing now.
And then it's like you try and give like live commentary on what's going on, and then it's all lagged, and the audience just thinks you're crazy. So they're like, I don't see that happening. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
The weird thing is, from the audience's perspective, what I'm saying is actually synced up with the gameplay. But for you guys, because you can only watch, you know, it's weird to explain.
We're seeing your gameplay 30 seconds behind, and when we comment it, it's 30 seconds behind that.
Yeah. But they get to see my comments as it. Right. Okay, you guys get it. Sorry.
Yeah.
God, that felt like
the wonderful world of latency. Yay!
Just like, listen, Neo. Here's the thing. This is how Twitch works.
No. Oh! Ouch. Yep, and I probably said that way out. wait, which thing that I just hit? What?
Ouch.
Steve just gets really confused. He's just like, which one is he talking about again?
This reminds me of Road Rage. It's a spiritual successor to Road Rage.
Yeah. I really want to get this game. I just don't want to buy another early access title again. Because it's just like, you know, what will happen if it doesn't come out?
Yeah.
Like the ironic thing about that is that when people do have that attitude, that actually means it's like more likely to not come out because then they don't get the financial support from the players, and they think, oh god, well no one wants this, so I guess there's no point in continuing it, and then it dies. So it's kind of just a really tough situation all around.
Yeah, I mean, I know Kickstarter's a little different, but I saw a Kickstarter for a game I was interested in, and they're like, well, it'll come out in like mid-2016. I'm like, I'm not paying for something 2 years before it comes out.
Yeah. And by the way, like the same kind of things happen with Kickstarter. I mean, there have been games that have reached their goal, exceeded their goals. You know, they've done multiple Kickstarters after reaching their goals, and then they still don't come out. You know, it's like they run into problems, and you know.
It's really hard for people, I think, to judge how much money a project's going to need, especially when they haven't really done it before.
Right. Well, I mean, even in the case of like Tim Schafer with like this whole thing with I don't know, whatever game he was working on, where it's like they got like, I don't know, like many times more than what they asked for. And this is like an experienced developer and studio and everything. And like still, like they blew through all of it in like no time and didn't have like a...
Yeah, it's crazy because if another Kickstarter was Elite Dangerous, and they basically said that only 5%. Well, no, actually, the money that they raised through Kickstarter only makes up like about 5% of their of the funds that they need. It's like, ouch. I mean, this is the thing. Like, I really want to get that game. The problem is that I swear they're trying to make up for all of this lost money by trying to sell those ridiculous like £100 alphas, £50 betas. It's like, what, really?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. And I can see why, but it's just like, you could just wait for the game to actually come out and it'll be like, 30 or 20 quid or whatever it's planned to be released at, and you won't have to spend as much, but it's...
Yeah. And you get a finished game.
Yeah. But I just
Well,
feel
if they
that,
raise the money to finish it, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they have said that they are going to be releasing it in 2015, but they haven't actually got an actual date for it. But it does say on their website that they're definitely releasing it in next year. So if it does come out, I really hope so. But that is one of the games I really want to play. It's just that I am not paying for a beta copy of that game. even if it does have Oculus Rift support.
It's all about, like, Star Citizen, I think, did it really well. They're kind of a shining example of how you can do early access or crowdfunding and give people the feeling like they're participating in an experience and building that world. That's kind of what those people are paying for. And they're getting access to stuff that won't be available, once the game goes live for regular people. I feel like that's kind of a smart way of incentivizing those things, in a fair way.
Kickstarter exclusives, though, can get really out of hand. Like, I play, like, when it comes to Kickstarter stuff that I pay for on Kickstarter is usually the traditional games, what they call them, board games, shit like that, role-playing games. And there's one company, it's called Cool Mini or Not. Like, they did this Kickstarter, and like half of the stuff that they were that you could get on the Kickstarter is like Kickstarter exclusive. It's like one or two things like that is fine. Like, Kickstarter exclusive skin for, a character or whatever in a video game. But right. Like, it would be like the equivalent of having like a Kickstarter exclusive expansion pack.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
that could be a little much.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing something in the games industry right now where there's like, here's a pre-ordered DLC pack if you buy it from this store, and there's a different one if you buy it from this store,
right.
And
yeah,
just please stop, please stop. And what's worse, it'll be like
exclusives or.
Borderlands 2 was like that, right? I mean, that was a big one that did that.
Well, Borderlands 2 was and is out of control with the DLC schemes. I mean, there's like the season pass. You're supposed to get everything, but you don't really get everything. There's, like skins and weapon packs and...
Oh, you don't get everything with that?
No, you don't get like all the skins, you don't get all the weapon packs, you just get the base expansions. And then
it sounds like freaking Street Fighter 4 all over again. Yay!
Or Super Street Fighter 4.
Nothing's as bad as Street Fighter, though, with DLC. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's on the disc, it's all there, we had it all done all along, but we're just going to charge you extra to unlock it. Go to hell, Capcom.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken was probably the worst one of those. Because some of them, like, it was like months after the game had released, and the stuff was on disc, and you couldn't even buy it.
Right. It's like hackers had already unlocked it like months before. Like the honest hardware, the honest money-paying folks could get access to it, which is never a situation you want.
Yeah, and it was like people with a Game Genie or whatever could, and that probably dates me. But yeah, they could use like unreleased characters online.
That'll be amazing if there is actually a Game Genie for the PS3. I would absolutely buy one just for the Game Genie.
I think there's like a Pro Action Replay or something.
Maybe.
They still make those?
I think so.
Wow. I would think that stuff like that in the age of online kind of gaming would just outright get your console banned.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I think Like, I read something about some sort of cheat device for, I think it was PS3, and when you were using it, it disabled trophies and online support.
I fell
I
off.
have no idea what you did, by the way. Thanks.
You'll see.
So 30 seconds from now, we'll see him fall off.
Yeah.
So, there he goes. There he goes.
Oh, here it is.
I actually like listening for that moment of revelation, and you all collectively go, ah, yeah, alright, he died.
Yeah, every time you hear Steve go, oh fuck, you like, set your stopwatch.
The plan.
Yeah, I mean, other than the kind of, shaky performance, which I attribute it to being
Oh, there you go. Finally.
rough. Man, I really died. A lot.
29, 28, 27. Randy
Alright.
Pitchford is a massive bag of dicks. I don't know. I don't have any comments on it. I just thought I'd read that from the chat.
Wow.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Thank you.
We've just neglected the chat, and now they're just trying to get our attention.
Yeah.
And I'm totally just fueling
For
the
every profanity known possible.
I should be just ignoring it and hoping it goes away. But no, I'm just encouraging them.
So what was that swear that is actually allowed to be used? Was it shitlord? You just
Yeah,
came up with like, oh look, it's a glitchy shovel.
That shovel.
Seriously, someone tell me who Randy Pitchford is.
A bag of
Why-
dicks, did you hear?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google this because I've never heard of this dude and everyone keeps talking about him.
It's a bag of dicks.
He's the president.
Google, what a
of
rusty
Gearbox.
shovel.
He's the president of Ubisoft, you say?
Gearbox.
Gearbox.
Okay.
Oh, Randy Pitchford. Okay.
Yeah, the bag of dicks.
Okay.
So class is Randy Pitchford is a massive bag of dicks. Is that a simile or a metaphor?
Apparently, it's a
It's a
gendered
metaphor.
slur.
Or could it
Does
be
he
a
use-
fact?
It's a metaphor because it doesn't use like, and I was.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
See, we all learned something from that horrible comment. There's a silver lining to every cloud.
Absolutely.
Although you could also call that just an accurate descriptive statement.
That is true. That is,
I think this thing has a memory leak too.
if it's is it a simile or a metaphor? The real answer is neither. The
Yeah.
trick question.
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like all the cars are going the same way no matter which side of the double yellow lines they're on.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, they're the real hazard. It's not the guys on the motorcycles. It's
Which side of the road do
the
you
people who
drive?
don't know. It's the people from Australia and America driving on the same road.
Stop being.
That's a Scott. What side of the road do you drive on? I drive on both sides.
Was that billboard Jack Thompson that he just drove by 30 seconds ago?
Oh my god, that would be amazing if it was.
Yeah, this game is getting super choppy for you.
Yeah, I think it has a memory leak.
Whew.
Restart.
We might have
Yep.
to. Or we might have to switch the game midstream, which is something we usually don't ever do. But yeah, if the performance keeps being an issue, we'll figure something else out to play. Give me some backup suggestions here. I have Shadows of Mordor.
I was actually just going to suggest that.
I've been playing a lot of Endless Legend. Have you got that? Because I got that for free from IGN, and it's if you really like Civilization 5, it's pretty decent.
I can tolerate Civ. I'm not a big fan.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm more into like StarCraft if I'm gonna play RTS.
Well, how about StarCraft then?
Because I don't want to show everybody how horribly rusty I am and embarrass myself.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
We just apply into one of those Korean Korean esports events.
You go to like a Korean StarCraft boot camp.
Oh.
It's just like, you will learn to play StarCraft, and you will be the best. And if you don't, I'm gonna send you
there are
to a
those
work
places
camp.
in frickin' China where they're treating kids for frickin' internet addiction, and it's just a frickin' jail. It's frickin' horrible.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I think I read some like there was like some guy over here. You know, he was like 18 or something. He was like amazing at StarCraft. He moved to Korea to like really like go to like one of those boot camps, just really get even more amazing at StarCraft. Then he hits the ripe old age of 19, and he's no longer good enough to. You know, at 19, he's too old to compete in StarCraft. So he like had to come.
Hell.
Horrible.
Oh, wait. So if you're over the age of 18, you can't play StarCraft.
Well, it's just he doesn't have the reflexes anymore. He's just, you know, washed up at 19. Can't compete with the 14-year-olds who spent literally their entire life playing StarCraft.
That Asian dude who has like 16 button presses a second, like that guy is like freaking. He was like 26 when he achieved that world record.
Oh,
What the
really?
fuck is Koreans trying to prove here?
I think maybe, yeah, these kids are just, they're so turbo now that by 19, they've got like a scar on their face. And they're just, you know, chain smoking, talking in a gravelly like voice. He's like, I've seen
They just got a distant look on their face.
Yeah, he's just like stares out the window with a tumbler of scotch in his hand.
The worst case of carpal tunnel that's ever been known to man.
His hand in like a diamond encrusted sling.
You weren't in the war, man. I was in the war.
The war on this
Let me tell
earth.
you what it was like.
Let me tell you about when the Terrans came in from behind where I didn't have any turrets. I don't know.
It's ugly.
We were freebasing Rockstar all night.
Tales from the esports wars.
Oh, okay.
It's a Ken Burns documentary.
And then I pulled out my flat cannon and I didn't have any shells left.
That makes sense, actually. Camel Guru basically says after 18 they can't be easily abused financially.
Okay.
Oh.
That kind of makes sense, because it's like they'll probably have these people, and the executives are probably making like 3 times more money than they should do. That makes absolute sense now. It's got nothing to do with reflexes. It's just that they have to give them like an adult paycheck.
I see. Okay.
Makes sense. Steve, do you play Hearthstone?
I do not play Magic the Gathering online.
Oh!
Snap.
I know AJ
Shots
was playing
fired.
Hearthstone the first time I was on the stream. I thought maybe we could play a couple of games.
No, I liked Hearthstone better when it was called Magic the Gathering. Yeah, that was really
Lucky
cool.
you, dude. Do you play Magic Online?
I do not, because I like human beings.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? Magic the Gathering doesn't have the Blizzard logo at the title screen, so...
Obviously.
I will tell you something. I've played both Hearthstone and Magic Online, and Hearthstone is a better game to play on your computer.
That's why I don't play Magic the Gathering on my computer.
Yeah.
Because, you know...
There is nothing fun about, like, sitting there waiting for them to click OK
I can't say that I
for, like,
enjoy
minutes at a time.
sitting in comic book shops all that often either. But, you know, there's at least a human being there that you can abuse.
Yeah, I used to work in a comic book shop, and that's actually how I started playing Magic the Gathering. Essentially, is because it gave me something to do to pass the time.
Right.
I have no idea what the people in chat are talking about.
Yeah, he's asking what's going on in the chat channel. We're talking about trading card games, Hearthstone, while playing a apocalyptic racing game. What is confusing about that? What?
Yeah, we're trying to have fun, dude. I mean, that's what's going on.
No, I have never played. I never got into any kind of trading card game. If I want to play cards, I'll play a real card game like, you know, poker or rummy or anything like that. But I can't get into these trading card games. Nah.
So no Yu-Gi-Oh or.
I think Final Fantasy VIII killed interest in card games for me.
Oh god, yeah. Someone said, "Oh yeah, there's a physical version of Hearthstone too that some like Chinese hackers made. Well, not hackers, but you know, bootleggers."
Why is
just like the Hearthstone logo on the back of the Magic the Gathering cards?
I actually saw it. It has a ridiculous amount of like counters and stuff. It's crazy. It's the same problem. The same problem that you have making Magic the Gathering work as an online game, you have with Hearthstone as a physical game.
Which is what?
It's slower and shittier and disconnected from.
Oh my god, people are actually having arguments about card games in the chat now.
Look what you guys have done. Look what you've done.
Yeah, oh boy, here we go.
Omnicron, Liz had to hop off. It's not that we're speaking over her, it's that she had some stuff to take care of and she might be back later.
Oh yeah.
She needs to come back soon so we can talk about bacon.
Bacon.
She and I were getting into a stalemate about bacon, where I said that I enjoy bacon, but
guys,
I don't.
Liz has shit to do.
Is everyone freaking out because Liz is gone?
Yes, she's got shit to do.
Yeah. And everybody's now like arguing about card games, which I have no idea what they're talking about.
See, Liz is gone, so now people are freaked out about the lack of diversity in the stream chat.
Everything just devolved into chaos after Liz took off.
I'll say one thing about people when they talk about diversity. Your game has to be good first, because no one cares how diverse your game is if it's a piece of shit.
That's right.
Like Final Fantasy 13 had a super diverse cast, and all you did was run down a hallway with them.
Yeah, I mean, just the story was so boring and
I'm for diversity, but the game has to be good too.
Yeah.
You guys are probably gonna shit on me for this. I feel like I'm the only person who thought Final Fantasy 13 was a little bit alright. I didn't think the story was that.
It was a little bit alright.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
No, it's just that whenever I talk to people about Final Fantasy 13, it's just like, oh, that game is so crap. It's just like, well, battle system is fairly alright-ish, but like.
I've played way worse JRPGs than Final Fantasy 13. But
okay.
I can't say I've played a worse Final Fantasy game than Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 8?
Even still.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Blitzball. Final Fantasy.
But hey,
10.
15 looks really good with a bunch of spoiled kids with their fancy cars.
Yeah, the car is a character.
What?
It looks like you play as like a Japanese boy band.
Yeah,
like,
who drives around their car.
Drive around. And then there's like dragons for some reason. I don't know.
The cool thing that I like about the Final Fantasy 15 video that they showed off was the fact that the whole battle system, call it plagiarism if you want to, but it looks identical to frickin' Xenoblade, and I love the battle system in Xenoblade. So if it's going to be anything like that, where it's kind of like a foul MMO RPG, action RPG kind of battle system.
That was so bogus. I finally got to like the most interesting level I've ever gotten to on here, where I'm driving across rooftops.
29, 28, 27, 26. Thanks!
Oh, I see. Steve got blown up in midair. Game over.
Awesome.
If molecular interactions are deterministic, are all universes equal? This game just got deep all of a sudden.
Oh, I've seen this before. It's like freaking
That's a good
it's like Cannonbolt on bikes. I wonder if Vip's still here. Vip freaking loves Cannonbolt.
Is that like Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance?
No. Cannonbolt is like a was it an infinite running game? It's one of the early ones. That it's really popular.
Death
Is
streams
it
are
still?
programmed by Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith's tweets are probably some of the best things ever written by human beings.
Yeah.
Do you have an example?
Oh, I'm sure someone can find some right now.
Go to it, chat.
I will hop on Jaden Smith's Twitter, and we'll have a recitation.
What?
I know I have seen a couple of them before, and they are amazing.
Big Fron just went, "Oh my god, can we switch games? What's wrong? This is freaking awesome." It's like,
Okay,
Like, all I'm finding is people talking about Jaden Smith.
We're gonna
I have to.
switching things up right now. Let me make sure this is working.
so, you just rebooting the game or something?
Okay, well, I spelled his name wrong. That's probably part of why I couldn't find it.
Most trees are blue. Oh dear. Oh
Okay,
dear.
it's working. Okay. I should switch what we're playing on the stream, actually.
Oh.
Oh my god, Jaden Smith is one of those people who capitalizes every word.
Oh boy.
One of my girlfriend's friends used to do that. And I was like, hon, you have to cut that out. And she finally did.
This is the Star Trek Enterprise.
But he can get away with it because
It's like
he's a
talking
celebrity.
like William Shatner.
Yeah.
Star date 14652.
Okay, I want you guys
I
to
have
not make
entered.
fun of how often I get murdered on this game, please.
You got murdered.
Yeah, that loading screen's a bitch.
So this is what I want to try. Like, I don't get this game. It's like, oh, we've made the characters of Lord of the Rings evil. Like what? Like, I don't understand this game. Like, what does this actually have canon with the freaking Lord of the Rings lore?
I don't know. It's set between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. You, like, kill a bunch of orcs.
Okay, you kill a bunch of orcs, but like, I was told by someone that like, oh, the main character is evil, but you're going out killing evil people anyway. I'm like, okay.
I can't.
Oh, is that article that was like talking about how about the morality of this game?
They were
That was just
talking about like
ridiculous.
what it was who's logged into our. Hold on a second.
But hey, I mean, this game, it's Lord of the Rings, it's name recognition, so that alone means it outsold Rack by truckloads when they both came out on the same day. No, it's fine.
Are you guys ready for some Jaden Smith knowledge?
I'm ready.
Oh, boy.
My body is ready.
First of all, before I start this, Jaden Smith has problems with homonyms, like there, and there. He always uses the wrong one, so keep that in mind.
Oh, Jesus.
When you call someone out on something, you neglect that 1% of you that would be down to do what they're doing. Once all 100% is neglected, you have a citizen, a walking zombie who criticizes everything they see. Have fun, it's a really awesome place. I tell people I hate hi-hat music. I do, but I'm neglecting that part of myself. Everybody needs to get turnt every once in a while.
What? What? Everybody needs to get what?
Turnt, T-U-R-N-T.
What? That's like, I know that's not a word.
that's-
I don't know what he was going for.
No,
even.
that is a word because they were making fun of it on Saturday Night Live 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
So it's something that people say. I'm going to Google what turnt means.
It sounds like turned.
It means
like...
turned. Yeah, it means turned, like turned on.
Oh, what?
Or turned
I've
up.
got to look this up now. Google, what is turnt?
Yeah.
No,
like
Urban Dictionary. It's Urban Dictionary. So that's not a real word. That's not a real word if it's on freaking Urban Dictionary.
Well, no, it's not a real word, but it's a word people use. It's not just him, like, not knowing how to spell.
Right.
Okay. Let's do this.
Hey, are you Jaden? Can I have a picture with you? No, because I'm super sad, but we can sit and talk.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Did you like change the language to French or something?
I changed it to spoiled rich kid.
No.
Is that really what you did?
I did.
Is that an
Kissy,
option?
that's what happens when you go to Sin City, but I do it all for you. This is not even English. I recognize these words, but I've never seen them in that order before.
What is this? Katie and I can't pronounce people's freaking names. Yeah, it says isn't hard to render. Yeah, but I am the man, so I'm a slender. You, I like this to send to you. I sent to her couple sentences.
Look at how you spell sentences. This kid's like, here's the thing, this is a spelling out of a kid who I think is a high school graduate. Or at least in high school at the moment.
Probably acting. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, and to Omnicron who's saying, oh, we're so ageist, he's just a kid. No, he's a spoiled rich kid. No, that is completely okay what we're doing. Plus, I don't think he's a kid. I think you're right. I think he's like
he was born in 1998.
Plus, he started what was it, After Earth, so everything is okay that we're doing.
Yeah, he's 16 years old.
There you go.
Oh,
let me tell you one thing. I knew how to read.
I'm pretty sure even at 16, I wasn't using the word turnt.
Yeah. Possibly the word taint. Which is another description that I'm reading.
Oh, man.
Here's more wisdom from the 4th of July. Anything you see in any magazine ever is fake.
Great.
Yeah, that's completely true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if one magazine says one thing and then another says the opposite, they're both false somehow.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, Shia LaBeouf and Edgar Casey are the only ones who know what's going on here.
Okay, if that was true, I would kill myself.
Oh my God. So can someone like explain, apart from just killing orcs, like what's the point of this?
There you go. You got it.
So is it just like Dark Souls, but just killing orcs?
Yeah, it's like a 3D beat 'em up.
It's Lord of the Rings. Buy it for name recognition.
Yeah, it's
right.
like
That's
Double
what
Dragon, but with
Warner
orcs.
Brothers is counting on.
I am so tempted just to play the new Gauntlet game, which I frickin' love, by the way. Have any of you guys got that yet?
I actually just got a coupon for it while we were on the stream. It looks interesting to me. So is it good? Like you like it?
Yeah. If you've ever played the arcade game before, now granted, it's not identical to the arcade game.
That's fine because I don't think I did play it.
But what's good about it is that it emphasizes the good stuff of the original game, but it doesn't rely on like retro redundancies or things that are would be irrelevant today. So
as someone who just did a game like that, I can definitely get on board with that. So
yeah, so it doesn't have to really. It's not completely reliant on the fact. It's retro, so we have to make this.
Right.
To the point. No, they actually say yes, this is a modern game, but it harkens onto the fact that this was a game. We take the good bits from the old and take good bits from the new, and it really does work on it really well. And if there is a game, I mean, I've been playing a lot of it, and before I got into Endless Legend, but it's a great game, and I'll probably say that it should deserve a Game of the Year, in my opinion. Because, I mean, it's just really good. And I've been playing a lot with this streamer called Mop Bucket, and he's gotten really good at it really quickly, and he's never actually played the original arcade games before, so it's really good to like, and the multiplayer is really good as well.
So what we're getting from this is that it's all right.
No, it's really good.
I was being way sarcastic.
Well, hey, you've sold a copy of the game, so it's now in my cart.
There you go. You made a sale out of Brad.
Woohoo!
Oh man.
Yeah, the new Gauntlet game is great. I mean, I really enjoy it, and but the only thing is I'm really close on what I think is the final world, and if that's the case, then it might be shorter than I want it to be, but I'm hoping it's going to surprise me and go, oh, here's some more levels, just like Mario 3D Land did. If anybody's ever played that and thought to themselves, oh wait, this was a little easy. Oh wait, it's just doubled itself. When you beat it. I actually did that. I was just like, I remember beating the game and I was just like, oh, is that it? And then it just went, oh, here's another 8 worlds to complete, and I was just like, fuck yeah! So yeah, so I'm hoping it's going to do that to me when I beat this.
They should just do something cheap like Symphony of the Night, where it's like after you beat it, it's like, oh, well now we're going to turn everything upside down and now beat it again.
What is it, Mirror Cup?
Or it's like render everything in black and white, and it's like, ooh, now you're in the shadow world. Ooh, make the I don't know.
Wait, what? I swear I can't keep up with this chat. So where's the kissing that stupid lazy blogger was bitching about? What?
Oh yeah, someone wrote a thing about the tutorial for this game where to teach you how to do the sword play, you are like instructing your son on how to use a sword, and then they teach you how to sneak up on someone. The tutorial wants you to sneak up on your wife and give her a kiss. And this guy wrote about how the title, which was total clickbait, was "Shadow of Mordor confuses kissing and killing."
Yeah, someone wants attention.
Right.
Late to the party, where's Road Redemption? We turned off Road Redemption because it was bad.
What is this sorcerer's power to enter their minds?
It was very poorly optimized.
It is
I think it is the power to Lizzie, you're back.
Yeah.
It is the
Sorry about that.
People were like, that's fine. People were bitching, like, when you left. They're like, you're not letting Lizzie talk. I was like, Lizzie has shit to do, dude.
Lizzie isn't even here.
Yeah.
No one stops Lizzie from talking, let's be real here.
But hey, now that you're back, we can talk about bacon.
Yes!
Bacon.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Let's have some.
BRB, I need to go heat up the
Guys, you're hurting my feelings with your love for Liz. I do my best, damn it! I'm giving you all I've got every day.
I'm just gonna say this. This could be totally unrelated, but we're back to under 100 people. You know, I'm not gonna say that it's because of me.
Well, that's because you left. Now that you're back, it should go back up. No one cares about us. Everyone's just like, "Where's Liz? Where's Liz?"
It's true.
Let her talk, damn it.
Everyone was very upset at the lack of diversity in the.
Oh boy.
Was it a diversity thing, or was it a Liz thing? Let's be real here.
Yeah, it was a Liz thing.
I know.
Why can't it be both?
Fit my settings, guys. I'm gonna have to turn some things down.
Press W to stab.
So more people can Magica runs like shit on my computer.
Yeah, I have to
It's
turn.
probably because I have the settings turned up too high.
I don't know what that strange powers are.
Vegetation range.
God, I'm going for 15 minutes and you change games on me.
Yeah, Road Redemption was not running very well.
Yeah.
It was a necessary thing.
Well, hopefully they fix it up. I mean, it is early access.
That and my computer's a little old. I kind of need to upgrade pretty soon.
So it's your fault.
It's two things.
It's what I'm hearing.
Damn it, Steve!
Okay.
You had one job.
It's my fault. You know, nobody wants to build me a super badass gaming computer to do reviews on. So.
Speaking of what this just said, do any of you follow the You Had One Job Twitter account?
I do now that I know it exists.
Yeah, you should. It's amazing.
Here we go. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, the one with 230,000 followers is probably the one I want. Fantastic. Yes, I do actually follow them now.
Okay, so now this mission I've
did
unable
anyone
to do like over and over and over. I have to kill 20 Uruks in 2 minutes.
You got this.
I hope so.
You got it.
Don't worry, there aren't now 84 people watching. Oh, what's happening? It's going down.
Uh-oh.
Still better than I've ever achieved, mate. So shut up.
I told you we wanted 300.
Someone says
We're
we should
going
set
the
up
wrong
a
way.
Patreon, Steve.
What's that?
Someone said you should set up a Patreon to get your computer.
Yeah, no thanks.
I don't know. I'm tempted. If I could
was-
make $36,000 a year to do jack shit, I think I might do it too.
See, I was kind of tempted to do a Patreon for my blog, just because I know that what's his name, Lazy Game Reviews does it, and then I realised, oh yeah, Lazy Game Reviews actually has a shit ton of viewers, and I don't.
Yeah.
Someone needs to do the potato salad equivalent for a Patreon. It's like,
Oh my god!
just give me money. I'll I don't know.
I'll just keep on making
food and stuff. I don't know, whatever.
Omelet.
I'll make
I'll
a
give you
dish.
bacon.
I'll make an omelet every day using this money.
Oh, you're running away, eh?
Get IA.
Yeah, and Lars
None of
W.
us-
Schmidt, thank you for the Ebola, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't
We all
think any of us
appreciate
really
that.
know Internet Aristocrat, dude.
No.
I'm like not gonna ask a stranger to like pimp my shit.
Well, I mean, why not? Let's be real here. You wouldn't be the first person to ask him to pimp some shit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Exile. I mean, he does own a crap ton of PC stuff. I actually do volunteer work for my local computer museum, and they've got a shit ton of stuff as well. What have they recently got themselves? Crap, I can't even remember. I know they got some like crazy computer that like no one's ever heard of, and it's like super rare. Damn, I need to find their website again just to put this up. Everybody's probably going to hear my keyboard now.
Yeah, you type hard, dude.
No, it's because it's a mechanical.
Like a mechanical keyboard.
Yep.
Okay. Then your keyboard's fucking loud.
Our modeler, like last year when we were showing off rack at conventions, like he we had a setup, and we had a couple setups, but he brought his like mechanical keyboard for one of them. I swear, like that keyboard got more attention than the game. Crazy. Like this keyboard's older than he is.
That was bullshit. Sorry.
The reason why this is loud is because it uses those cherry blue switches that has the click in it when you press it down. I prefer it that way. It's just that now I have this big old microphone that like picks up more shit than my old one ever did. You're gonna hear a lot of clack 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 clack.
I am very, very cheap. I'm just using my phone.
Oh, okay.
Are you able to watch the gameplay?
Sure where you're going with
Yeah,
that.
I'm watching it on my computer.
Oh, okay, cool.
We all saw you die.
Thanks.
But I will use any weapon.
Yeah, Todd. Todd, the color switches on my keyboard are the MX Cherry Blue, so they have the little click feedback as you're pressing the key down. Yes, and then there's the brown, which is similar, but you don't get the click. You don't get as much clicking, so it's not as loud as the blues.
To achieve his victory. Only in ruthlessness
I almost
can we
followed that.
him.
This is riveting.
Yeah.
Tech talk that no one gives a shit about.
Keep going.
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I've got switches in my keyboard. I don't. My keyboard was the one that I picked up at Circuit City, probably.
Oh. Are they still around, by the way? I thought they
No,
were like.
they're not.
I mean, how long ago was that?
I think like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Huh, I thought it was longer than that, but
Steve, I love when you start playing this game and you jump off that tower or whatever, you just fucking face plant.
Yeah, and it just doesn't even faze him. He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Again, I can never pronounce these names. It's doing it wrong, but without a W.
Yeah.
But I actually own 2 G15s. I actually managed to acquire both of them for free, and that was amazing. Except I just wanted a proper keyboard for once, so I ended up getting myself a Razer Death Adder. Pretty damn nice keyboard, to be honest.
I have a Razer Imperator mouse, but my keyboard's like some cheap Logitech piece of shit.
Oh no, hold on, no, the Death Adder is the mouse. That's the mouse I got. What the hell is the name of this keyboard? The name is underneath, so of course I can't frickin' read it. Okay, there you go, Black Widow.
Why would that's where you can find them.
This seems a good time to mention, you know, if you own a product or a business or something cool that you would like to share with the Twitch audience or on Review Labs, you can contact Liz over here at liz@reviewlabs.com, and she can set you up with some sweet, sweet advertising.
Yes, she can.
Oh crap! Don't mess up.
Can I get this number, please? I want more viewers.
Hi.
All you just need to do is borrow Liz for an afternoon. You get 100 viewers instantly.
Awesome.
Are you pimping me out right now?
For views, no.
That does sound an awful lot like it has to do with prostitution.
Hey.
You can have Liz for a day.
Just a few hours.
It's for the views. It's okay.
Yeah, people will watch if you borrow Liz for a few hours.
Wow, you guys are a filthy bunch.
Misogyny.
Why am I getting the impression that the combat in this is just like the frickin' Arkham game combat?
It's basically the same dev.
Because that sold well, so of course.
Of course, man. Yeah. God, I hate those games. By
I mean, why do you think every game has regenerating health? Because like Halo sold a lot. Hello.
Cuz, man, cuz.
That's why we got Brad in for the exclusive dev commentary on things.
We're getting the technical terminology side
Right.
of things.
Duh.
Yeah, see, I mean, you want to know how these design decisions are made? There you go. It's like, oh, this other game did that, it sold well, so fuck it. Let's just do it too.
Fuck the world.
This is clearly what people want, so...
Ah, okay. Doing it wrong without a W says that it doesn't help that both this and Arkham was made by the same devs, so that would actually kind of make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Kind of like Injustice and Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Same kind of deal. Okay.
Same dealio.
It's Arkham City, but with orcs. So
my
it's
God.
like Orkham
pointer.
City, huh?
Orkham City? Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That was terrible. I apologize, everyone.
Now they just need a Batman suit in this, and it'll be all complete.
Oh, that's the next DLC,
I'm sure that's
bro.
coming.
I was
It's-
gonna
that's
say, yeah,
DLC.
that's optional costume DLC.
Anytime you suggest any kind of costume ever, there's someone's already working on it, and it's gonna cost you $5.
Oh. Yeah, there's probably some executive like using Twitch as a means to like listen in on people. That's what we got to do, quick!
The exclusive KFC bucket hat. $9.
Why don't war games have hats I can buy?
Team Fortress
That's a
2's got
valid
you covered,
question.
bro.
I think every game should just sell hats. I mean, you know,
You're
why
right.
not?
You're absolutely right.
It's clearly worked.
Yeah.
You know,
Always
I
take
mean,
it
someone was
there.
telling me, like, the reason they do hats is because, like, it's absolutely the least amount of work possible. Like, because, like, you don't have to rig the hat or do, like, anything special. Like, you just, like,
Just plop
insert it
on top
onto
of
an
the character
object.
model.
Right, yeah, you just stick it on there and boom, done. Like, you don't have to, like, make it move or do anything. Like, it's the laziest thing in, like, the history of mankind, and it makes so much fucking money. It's ridiculous.
Man.
Like, I mean, seriously, like, one of the guys on the team, I'm like, hey, like, I need to, like, pay you for the stuff you did. And he's like, no, that's fine. I made a bunch of money from selling hats this month. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Why do I
long
try?
line
Why do I
of
put work and effort into things? It's like, fuck it, just make hats.
why?
I need to really reevaluate my life decisions. Maybe
I
that's
know.
what
Yeah. When did Team Fortress 2 go from being a first-person shooter to being a hat collection game?
It's just a hat simulator, bro.
Yeah, wasn't Hat Simulator one of like the original tags for it when that tag system?
What was that? What was that game? What is that free game on Steam where it's like a fake fighting game, but you're just bouncing hats? What the hell was that game called? I need to look this up now because that's exactly what it is. It's like
Is
a
that the
really
Epic Quest for Mighty Loot? Is it?
no. It's like you basically play as two British gentlemen, and basically you collect hats by stacking hats on more hats, and then you make them bounce so they don't. So objects that are being thrown at said hats don't fall off.
You know what my
the hell was
favorite
this
part?
game called?
Why are we not featuring that game right now?
Wait. You know what my
Why
favorite
is
part
I
of
could
this
stream.
entire game?
I could stream that. steal the.
And by the way, Protosynthesis, yes, dive kick is exactly what I thought. Dive hat kick.
Oh, what the hell is this game called? I'm sure I downloaded it because it's actually free. Oh, for God's
This sounds
sake,
like
what
it
the
better
hell?
be free.
That's it, Max Gentleman. That's what the game's called, Max Gentleman, and it's like this. It's like it makes people think it's a fighting game, but all it is like this kind of hat management game where you just bounce hats so they don't fall off.
This is your fault,
Fantastic
Gavin.
when-
God damn it.
Steve, can we make this happen?
You know, if Ian wants to guest stream and stream the hat
Yes.
game, I guess, you know, we can work that out.
I don't know. Can your computer handle streaming and the complex physics of a hat bouncing simulator?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that sounds pretty intense.
It does seem like it would really...
What kind of hat bounce physics engine do you use, really? I mean, you know. You gotta get it just right.
Engine.
Fizz Hat X 4.0 with shader 5.0.
exclusive bill folding physics in the next beta update.
Triple tessellation on the hats. And
Oh, for God's sake, please don't tell me that's what Kotaku actually said.
About what?
This game has no lady hats. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh.
That has to be fake.
Are you
but
serious?
It sounds real. That has to be fake.
That would be something that freaking Kotaku would say.
Where are the Jackie O pillbox hats?
Which is ironic because there is actually DLC. There are DLC packs to the game, by the way. Even though the game is free, there is like a pack which is like $3, and you can unlock a woman in the game. But like,
okay, that was just a Write a Kotaku article thing.
Yeah. No, it's funny. Like my mom went to this knitting convention over the weekend, and like there, it's a whole bunch of like older white lady, like people who've been nurses and like people who are doing
people
well and everything.
Really into knitting.
Yeah.
That might be the most adorable
I asked her,
sentence
so I'm like,
I've ever heard.
so does the lack of diversity bother you? Like, don't you feel like there needs to be more, like, more drunken male voices, more 8-year-old representation? And she just looked at me like I was a crazy person, which, by the way, is the proper response, and that should be the response to Kotaku and all these people who are...
Oh my god, please just write an article about that. Just the whole experience of that conversation, and please write it in a blog so you can counteract Kotaku. Oh, that would be the most amazing thing ever.
Can you somebody please tweet that? Is there enough inclusion in knitting conventions?
On it.
Is there enough equality and inclusion in knitting conventions?
Don't you think more male voices need to be represented at
Brad
these...
Carney asks.
Oh god, my social justice Patreon and virtual hat selling is booming. I am hemorrhaging money.
The SJWs would lose their shit if I posted that.
That is incredible.
Oh god.
Well, they lost their shit at
Alright, it's done.
too.
It's done, man.
It's happening.
I'm awaiting the feedback now.
Where is it? I gotta see this. Brilliant. I'm so retweeting that. Yes.
I of course type out because I was trying to talk to you guys and I didn't make conventions plural, but I've already got retweets, so I'm committed at this point.
Well, here's the thing. There's a possibility that there's only one knitting convention.
It does
This
seem
is
like
very
that's
likely.
very likely.
Knitting gate. Oh my god, someone hashtag that. Oh my god, Lars, that's brilliant. Knitting gate.
What would be so hilarious is like if that grew into something, like the next time my mom goes to like a convention, like there's like all this outrage there, like people there protesting, and it's like, what is all this about? I just want to go to my class and knit.
Oh my god, hashtag I
like
need
all have done that.
Our knitting needles and
Hashtag I need diverse knitting.
Oh my god, Brad. Oh man. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Well, I guess I gotta kill about 8,000 Uruks now.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're playing games.
Oh right, video games.
Oh yeah, the video game. I completely forgot we were so obsessed about the diversity of knitting conventions.
I was enthralled. You guys are solving mysteries right now.
You know, I'm upset at the lack of diversity in this game. How come you're not fighting against more female orcs? How come?
Oh, for God's sake!
This game is so sexist.
Brad asks the tough questions that a journalist should.
Yeah.
No.
And we're better for it.
Yep. He's obviously, studied the internet and knows how real journalism works, so...
I am surprised that I only saw a handful of articles that mentioned the people who believe that Tolkien's fantasy races were based on real-life racial prejudices.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Guess what they think dwarves are?
The dwarves one, okay, but the rest, like, I don't know. Like, what the hell would an orc be? I don't.
Do you really want me to answer that?
You know what? Probably not.
I probably should not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna back away because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You want to know what my friend
about
who is Mexican, you know what he calls orcs in Warhammer whenever we go to play tabletop at Games Workshop?
What?
Space Mexicans.
They're supposed to be space British.
I don't know why he says that either. I always look at him, I'm like, Alex Gonzalez, why are you saying this? He's like, nah man, it's true. He's like, they remind me a lot of my family. I'm like, I have no idea how to interpret that sentence.
Or his
Hey, that his family's a bunch of like